Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today I would like to present our paper titled Data Mining Technique for Student Performance Prediction for a review only. Okay, I am Ashita binti Abu. Okay, for introduction of our project, uh, student performance, especially in foundation study, are very important in order to identify which direction the student will go in their higher level education, such as diploma or degree. And beside that, student performance also can solve a problem that related to low academic performance, student low academic performance, high dropout rate in university, and also a delay graduation that happen in the university. Beside that, it's also one of a problem solving for student to choose the suitable course for their higher level education, like foundation study. Alright. Okay, to solve this problem, we use data mining to analyze the work. Okay, for data mining, it will use 3 steps. First, exploration, then pattern identification, and lastly, deployment to classify the student performance. Alright. For existing data mining technique, I propose four technique. Okay, first SVM. The advantage of SVM that this method can create a locating such as a boundary to separate the data set classification for 2 or more class. Okay, for KNN, there are advantage and disadvantage. For advantage, KNN, their technique are more direct and straightforward, and it is memory-based classification. For disadvantage, because KNN is based on education distance formula to calculate the data pattern, so huge value of frequency will wash away the smaller one for KNN output. And another one is for KNN classifier, the vast amount for memory is big because it need to hold many things for the data set. Alright. Next method is naive Bayes. Okay, for naive Bayes, there are 3 advantage. Okay, first, naive Bayes can handle scenario where certain data entry, when there are some data missing in the during data processing. Then for naive Bayes, it also can build a causal link to understanding the problem domain and forecasting outcome action for the dataset. So it's suitable for student performance because student performance analysis prediction are more on forecasting data problem. Right, and another one, naive Bayes is an effective technique when it dealing for uncertainty in the dataset. Okay, last method is decision tree. Decision tree, the advantage of decision tree is more on real world data. Okay, mostly real world data have noise and they have many attribute. And when the dataset have many attribute, so the predictability will be low. So decision tree help to solve these two problem. Alright. Okay, we proceed to next on previous study on this 4 method. Alright, for SVM we can see that for SVM I choose 5 paper, and we can see that for level education there are 4 level education on higher education and 1 on O level education. And we can see that SVM can achieve high accuracy at 98%. And next is KNN. I also choose 5 paper and the highest accuracy is 95%. Okay, for naive Bayes, naive Bayes has the highest accuracy, about 98.8%. Alright, lastly is decision 3. The highest accuracy is 85.46% by Gotardo. And this is the overall analysis on this 4 method. We can see that SVM shows the better performance compared to the other 4 method. Alright, okay, as a conclusion, for prediction the student performance analysis, there are 2 objectives we need to follow to make sure that uh, the performance get high accuracy. First, based on the student factor, the attribute we use to analyze the student performance, more attribute we use, more the lower performance will become. And the second objective is the number of sample dataset. Okay, the highest the sample of dataset, the more accurate the accuracy. Alright. Okay, as conclusion, uh, to perform a better accuracy, more dataset need to collect, and for the attribute, only the important attribute we need to include inside the dataset to get what we want to achieve for the student performance. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.